Hello, good evening and welcome to the program. This is Daily Politics live on Trust TV, your go-to destination for everything politics, policy and governance. My name is Abdullahi Ahmed. Tonight on the program, we turn our focus to the lingering leadership tussle within the Labour Party. The controversy has escalated following the recent appeal court ruling affirming Barrister Julius Abure and his executive as the legitimate leaders, rejecting the caretaker committee led by former Finance Minister Ninadi Usman, a faction backed by the 2023 presidential candidate of the party, Peter Obi, and the Abia State Governor, Alex Otti. Now, this dispute traces back to a contentious meeting convened by the Obi-Otti camp, which produced a 26 caretaker committee tasked with organizing a fresh national convention, challenging an earlier convention held by the Abure-led leadership in Enugu. Now, although the Federal High Court in Abuja ruled in favor of Abure's faction, the Ninadi-led group appealed that ruling only to have the verdict upheld by the Court of Appeal. Now, dissatisfied with the faction has taken the battle to the Supreme Court seeking clarification on the appellate court judgment. So what does this mean for the Labour Party, and what does this say about the fate of some of the leading opposition parties in the country? To help us navigate this legal and political dimensions, we're joined on the program by the National Secretary of the Labour Party, Comrade Umar Farouk, is joined the conversation tonight. Comrade, good evening to you and thank you so much for joining us in the program. It's good to see you again.
Well done. It's a pleasure to be with you.
It's safe to say that a house divided within itself cannot stand. And what's happening in the Labour Party is quite symptomatic of that. Your house seems not to be in order. I mean, successive court verdicts have given your camp the verdict, but it doesn't feel like a win since the other party in this conversation are unwilling to accept this legal victory for the current National Working Committee. What does this say about the fate of the Labour Party?
Well, I will say Labour Party is waxing stronger and stronger, because what is happening is a test of strength of the quality and capability and capacity of the current leadership. A political party who has not gone or undergone this kind of crisis, well, it must be a mushroom political party. So Labour Party of today is a party that has to be tested judiciously, financially, strength, capacity-wise, the quality of the leadership, and so on and so forth. So that is why in a flora of cases concerning the Labour Party, you have seen a win-win by our own leadership. Why? Because we have stood firmly on the side of the law. We have followed judiciously the constitution of the party. We have tried as much as possible to ensure equity and justice, fair play, and we conduct our affair in the most, a decent manner that you will expect of a leader of a political party.
Comrade, you are describing a dysfunctional, unstable situation as normal. And there are a lot of people who would say, is it that the National Secretary of the Labour Party is in denial of the crisis, existential crisis that his party is experiencing?
Well, honestly, I will tell you that the crisis that is going on in the party is undeniable. But like I have been telling you, a number of times I happen to be in this program, and fortunately with you, that we stood by the side of the law. Justice, as long as it's going to be fair and just, it is going to be by our side. So many people believe that because of the strength of the people who are fighting us, Do you understand? They have the government strength, they have the financial strength, they have the so-called, popularity. But you cannot just come and muzzle, political, particularly party leadership just when you didn't follow the right channel. And that is why I'm beating my chest that what is happening in Labour Party is a man-made, some few selfish interest member of the party. And when you look at them, those who are causing this crisis, how old are them in the party? When did they even join the party? They are just an incidental members of the party who have just come, climbed the bandwagon, followed the bandwagon, just to see that they achieve what they want to achieve as a result of the, the so-called Obi. When Obi came and joined us, we gave him a safe haven. He knew, and he has said it several times before us, that he has never met people, he has never, met political leaders like us, who are humble, who are resilient, who are hardworking, who are determined. You understand? So therefore, I'm not in denial of the crisis, but I'm proud of the achievement that the leadership of the party is receiving or is getting.
So, successive legal victories for the Aburi-led National Working Committee, but it seems that the other side of the divide is willing to exhaust all possible legal options. What does that say about the lack of internal conflict resolution mechanism within the Labour Party? Because one would have thought you would have used your internal options to quench this fire that is fast engulfing the Labour Party.
You see, first of all, I will tell you the reason why we, stay between, in our lane, because there's a lane between, there's a battle lane drawn between us and them.
Right, you would describe it as a battle.
Yeah.
This is a civil war within the Labour Party.
Excuse me. You can call it anything. If you say war, when you say war, you say battle, you say civil. There is nothing civility in when, two gentlemen could not come and agree. But I saw one thing. If this matter of leadership is taken from the lower court to the appellate court and ultimately to the Supreme Court, if we exhaust all parties, exhaust all legal avenue to get justice, then at the end of the day, the victory will be for who? The Labour Party is not about me. It's not about Aburi. It's not about Peter Obi. It's not about Oti or the so-called Nenadi who are interlopers in this matter.
Why do you keep saying that, so-called? What does that,
why do you take particular interest on the word I use so-called?
It means there is no respect from
which
from
respect?
your end.
Which respect? What is respect in saying so-called?
Right.
See,
I mean,
are we going to the English?
Your expression says a lot, and that's why I'm probing to ask.
Don't read me by my expression. Read me by what I am saying.
Right,
Just
you could
go
just
to
say
the
the
context.
Nenadi group.
I won't say Nenadi. I said the so-called caretaker committee.
Right.
The so-called Nenadi's group.
Right.
Do you want me to go further and call so-called?
No, if that is how you choose to express it, I'm just trying to understand where the hostility is coming from.
I'm sorry, I have, to some extent, I'm not an English language this thing. So I don't know if we are going to be defining what is so-called. Maybe if you are an English student, maybe you define the word so-called. If you are picking interest on that, diverting me from what I'm supposed to tell the listener, what they will not know.
Go ahead. I'm just asking to find out whether there is, because it appears that there is hostility between the National Working Committee and the other faction led by Ninadi Usman.
Yeah. You called what we are doing a civil war. What do you mean by civil war?
I mean, because it is an internal crisis.
Then that means there is hostility. That means there is hostility.
Right.
So have you taken the correction?
I mean, I take your point.
You
so
take
go
my
ahead,
point.
yeah.
Okay, fine. So there's hostility. So I'm telling you that when you want to put your point across to a hostile opponent who have come to, drag you to the mood, drag your investment, political investment to the mood, you call that what? And because they have not succeeded in their bid to take the party, the control of the party and the soul of the party from the original and authentic leadership, that is why we call them so-called. They call themselves so-called. That is what the name that fits them to be called so-called. And that's what the court described them. I'm not saying so. Go and read the judgment and find out what the court said. The court, the judge have given them more words, more stronger, adjective. Call them with more stronger adjective than what I'm calling them. Why? Because they are doing what they are not supposed to do. They have enjoyed the privilege of some other people's sweat to have Labour Party as a political party. Join the party, join the bandwagon, close to getting into, to the presidency. But along the line, their selfish interests, and if you have any other one, give me, so that I will not call them selfish.
It's your expression.
Then you are the one dragging me back when I'm making an expression. You take particular interest on what I call them, and it's not abusive. It's an adjective I use. Now, they didn't mean well to the Labour Party because they couldn't get what they want. So they are seeing 2027 is going to usher a new era. They have already exhausted their strength from other parties, all their shenanigans, all what they have been doing in other political parties. Mind you, I don't want to go personal.
But I think it's too late for that. I think you have gone personal 5 minutes ago.
Well, if I want to go, then I should go ahead and make my own expression. And I ask them, if I wish one day, you have cause to bring us one-on-one on someone whose caliber, or my own caliber in the party, to come and sit with me and discuss the issue of the party. I think I'm challenging any one of them who can feel that he can come in among all the NWC, the so-called, caretaker members, that should come and sit down with me one-on-one. We discuss. You understand? Now, I have this privilege to be with you so that I will put the record straight as far as the court judgment is concerned. And that is why I'm saying their intention, their action is null and void. And that is what has been described by the court.
Right.
That is why in the first place, when we were here in the first time, one of my appearance with you, I told you that INEC were not supposed to have taken the decision they took. And because there are plural of judgments that have said what INEC did to us was more personal than judicial, than administrative. Do you understand? They have gone too far to have stopped us from exercising our duties at the leadership of the party. So you question
INEC's motives?
Of course we did, and that's why we went to court. Is there anything wrong with that? That is why we took them to court, and the court affirmed that yes, and they shouldn't have done that. They should quickly adjust, take the civil stand, and then do what they are supposed to do. And they quickly did that. And they quickly do that. Do you understand? Now, when the court says INEC do this, they did. They complied. But at the same time, the camp, this Nenadi camp, and interlopers went and joined INEC against a case that is between your own party. The case was not between Abure and INEC. It wasn't between Umar, Farouk and INEC. It was between Labour Party, your own party. Somebody has looked down on your party, wanted to strangle the soul of, the soul of your party, and you are joining that person to say, okay, go and kill the party. That is what it means.
That is how you understand it to be.
Look, that was what the court says. What I'm telling you, maybe you don't have
I don't think the court says that the Nenadi camp is trying to kill Labour Party. With all due respect, we've seen the judgment, and that's not what the judges are saying. Then the judgment says...
Excuse me, you have not seen the judgment.
We have heard it, the breakdown of virtually everything.
From
the High Court,
from where?
the Appeal Court.
From where? From where did you have?
It's public information.
It is public information, but somebody gave you that information because that judgment is still not out.
Yeah, I mean, the gist of it is that it has upheld, the verdict of the High Court. Is there anything more to it?
Upheld the verdict of the court what?
No, regarding who is supposed to be legally recognized as the leadership.
And who did the court say?
No, I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying that the court did not describe what you are explaining right now. To say that the Nenadi camp is trying to destroy the Labour Party.
Here. Yeah. See, we are not in the court here. We are in a situation whereby you are talking to someone who has been, who was harassed
by
Ahmed. You don't want to hear what, and you still want the word to come out.
I'm just asking a question, Comrade. You say you've been harassed, and
we've been harassed by this so-called energy camp. That is harassment.
Because of the court cases or something outside of the court cases?
No, because of the court cases. Why should they have to go? Do they even have any reason to come? So that is what the appeal court says. That is why the appeal court trash even the appeal by Nenadi. They trash, they trash the appeal by INEC. Because they say the lower court lacked the even jurisdiction to even listen to those kind of matter.
So it's not unusual, Comrade, to see politicians in this country fight in public, but also maintain some sort of open channel of communication behind the scenes as they try to navigate the issues and the disagreements that they have. Is this what's happening here? Are you having a conversation behind the scene, trying to mediate, trying to resolve this conflict?
Every responsible leader of a political party does not close the party's door for people who wants to come and join it. But they shut their doors to people who wants to destroy the party.
So the answer is no, or is it yes?
Which answer? Which question did you ask me?
The question is, are you in communication with them behind the scenes, away from the courts, trying to resolve this issue? It's a yes or no answer.
It's not a yes or no issue. I've told you. I say every political party, every leader of a political party. Yeah, but there's nothing
hypothetical about my question. My question is very direct. Are you trying to resolve this issue outside of the courts?
We have been trying to ensure that, I didn't take anybody to court. The Abure faction, the Abure led leadership of the Labour Party. We have never taken...
said faction, and I think that's how other people see it.
Well, I'm going through my English, the little English language I have.
Right.
You understand? So, because I don't want you to come and bring the word, let me use it. So, a faction is, of course, you can have a faction here. There's a faction between me and you.
Right.
This is your faction. This is my faction. So, to me, I said the Abure-led leadership of the Labour Party, that's the substantive leadership of the Labour Party. You understand? We have never taken any member of our party to court. Yeah. We didn't. You see, we took INEC, which is the regulatory body of all political parties. And why did we took INEC to court? It was because of the injustice meted on us, the leadership. We've done our convention, we've concluded our convention, we did everything, we follow all the normal process, we follow all the legal, but yet INEC went ahead and caused this crisis that we are still engulfed in it.
Yeah,
you understand?
Comrade,
And then
your explanation has failed to answer a very direct question.
which question?
Are you trying to resolve this issue?
Of course,
outside
yes,
of the
we are
courts?
resolving the issue because they.
So you're negotiating with them. You're communicating with them.
You can't resolve a matter. You see, the issue is when you are taking me to court, or I am taking you to court. Every move you move, I go to court. Then what do? You wait for me, because you felt that as long as a civil discussion or internal conflict resolution mechanism of the party, you disgrace it, you don't need it, you don't want to follow it. So all you want to do now is to go to the court where you feel that there is injustice and justice should be meted on you. We went to court. The court says, no, you don't need to come to court because you are at a wrong direction. Do you understand? So I am not the one to say come. As long as they say, oh, we have agreed, we have accepted the court judgment. Yes, okay, come, let us sit down.
So in the meantime, you're not having any conversation with them as long as they're pursuing this legal battle?
As long as they take us to court, we allow the court to take its natural course.
So it's radio silence. You're not negotiating with them. You're not.
Which negotiation are you talking about? Ahmed, you see, if you are a member of the Nenadi
Labour
Party,
I'm just asking questions. If they were here, I would ask the same thing.
That what?
That are they trying to negotiate
they
and settle
are not,
this thing
because
outside of court?
I'm telling you, they are not. Because if you will talk to them, they will say no. Because they are taking us to court. You can't tell me you're taking me to court and then you are at the same time, then they will be lying. Right. And I don't think I look at someone who will sit down here and lie in front of the public. So I will tell you that we will listen to them, we will negotiate, we will come back and settle and do all the normal politicking and the conflict resolution mechanism. You see, the constitution of Labour Party has clearly specified how the dispute should be resolved. What they did is illegal, is unconstitutional as far as Labour Party constitution is concerned. Because no matter what, you are not supposed to take the party to court. And any member of the party that took the party to court has caused the party, has taken the party to disrepute.
Yeah, but there's a superior law to that, which is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is what we are saying.
Yeah,
which gives every Nigerian the right to seek redress.
We give them to go and seek redress. And you've gone now, you seek redress. You say this action is, the Constitution of the party said the action we have taken is correct.
There's one last bus stop.
You say
the
no.
Supreme Court.
Well, that is why we are saying let them go to Supreme Court. We can't deny them. It is their right and privileges to go to court. But as long as they are taking us to court, they are taking Labour Party to court. Anybody taking Labour Party to court, mind you, if they are not taking Abure to court.
Taking the Abure camp.
You don't read. You have not gone to read the judgment. They are taking Labour Party to court. You will see. You will never see in all this judgment where they say Labour Party. I mean Abure versus this.
No, the National Working Committee is not a defendant in their case?
I'm telling you, that's why I say you didn't
No, I'm asking a question. Is the National Working Committee not, is the leadership of the National Working Committee what they are challenging?
A political party is a body. But that body...
Yeah, but Labour Party is not Abure, right?
Sorry?
The Labour Party is not Abure.
No, Abure is the leader of the Labour Party.
Right.
He is the chairman of the Labour Party. He's the chairman of the National Working Committee. So if you say Labour Party, anything that affects Labour Party, Abure will rise up to defend it.
Same thing as the others also.
Which other?
The Peter Obis, the OTs, the Obedient Movement, they are also part and parcel of the Labour Party.
Okay, fine. They are part and parcel of the Labour Party. We know that. But they are taking the Labour Party to court. That is what it is. And that's why we are all talking.
Talk to me about the impact on party unity. I mean, clearly there is no unity at this point, but talk to me about the impact when it comes to the functionality of your party. What has been the cost of this legal rigmarole and battle that has been unfolding for the past year or so?
Ahmed, I will speak to you as an elder statesman and number one, a politician. I've contested election. I've won election, I've lost election. Now, I am in party administrator. I'm an administrator of a political party, having spent the last 10 years administering the party from the state level to the national level. So I will tell you I have seen, I have enjoyed, I have benefited immensely from party unity. When I was in PDP, when PDP had the unity, there was a leadership, a credible leadership. I won my election. I won my primary election. I won the general election. When PDP went into crisis, leadership crisis, look at what happened to PDP. They lost all the 16 years legacy of their administration. You understand? So this is the problem. If a party is engulfed in a crisis, you understand, then I can assure you that that political party, in fact, is not even the party. It is the democracy that is in danger, that is endangered. The democracy, as it is being endangered. Why we are where we are in this country is as a result of the crisis that is happening in between almost all the political parties. The ruling party, the opposition parties, none of them. The crisis in political parties now is no more, between a ruling party or a bigger party or a smaller party. You can see all the political parties, the 19 political parties that are here, all of them, they have one case or the other. They are in one crisis or the other. And that is why the polity is so overheated. As a result of that, I go to APC, find out what is happening there. A lot of things can be done. Why? Because they are afraid. The leadership of the party is not. Go to PDP. That is a crisis. For goodness sake.
But let's stick with the Labour Party
and some of these developments. You asked me. About that. That is why I said I would speak as an elder statesman, which of course I should be given the privilege by age and resume. You understand? So I'm telling you, there is a serious problem when we have, when there is no unity, when there is no, and as long as political players, as long as candidates aspiring for various political elective offices are not going to ensure and accept and agree with the supremacy of the leadership of a political party, this crisis will continue to happen. Because those people that are creating this crisis, they are doing it for their own interest. They will say the secretary is not with me. I believe that if I want to come and contest the governorship or want to come for the presidency, he will start thinking so person. No, it is the chairman. No, it is the organizing secretary. No, it is the treasurer. Or is this. Most of the crisis that is happening in political parties, you find out that they are not within the NWC or within the NEC.
Some would say
they are more coming from the candidates.
Some would say, Comrade, that in the final analysis, this National Working Committee of the Labour Party under Julius Abure has been indicted in terms of the quality of leadership because it has managed the biggest fortunes of the Labour Party in recent history with regards to the 2023 elections, because if the leadership was effective enough, the Labour Party wouldn't be where it is today.
See, tell me, which effectiveness do you require from a political party that was assumed to be in a bedroom, the political party that was assumed to be, carrying a handbag, a political party that has come out now and somersaulted to be a number 3, in terms of a population vote for the presidency, that have come out now to, bring about, about 8 senators that have come out and produced more than 30, about 35, 37, 38.
You're actually making the same point that I just made.
That is, I'm analyzing it. I just want to, give it to you, that what you are saying. So if there is no capacity in Abure-led NWC, how do you think we can achieve that? Does the people who come and achieve that one, they just come without any management?
So that's the whole point. You're mismanaging the successes,
which kind of mismanaging?
The gains of the 2023 elections.
No, that is why you keep it wrong.
You've lost members in the National Assembly. You've also lost the face. You've lost the confidence of the face of the Labour Party today, which is Peter Obi. And you've also lost the confidence of the only governor you have on the platform.
No, let me tell you.
I mean, isn't it true?
It is not true. It is absolutely wrong. It is.
Does Peter Obi still have confidence in you?
Look, I don't want you to, when you are saying Peter Obi has confidence in me or he doesn't have, it's left to him to come and say it.
I mean, they have said it with the event in Abia when they
That one is completely selfish. Right. Can you stop Peter Obi from doing that? Can I put it to you that it is Peter Obi's inability to manage the NWC that have given him this opportunity that to give us into this level?
You really think Peter Obi is responsible for what you're going through right now? I want to tell
you, are you putting, if you say it is Abure's responsibility, I will tell you no. Abure has shown loyalty to Peter Obi. I have shown absolute loyalty to Peter Obi. Do you understand?
Is the question about loyalty or mismanagement?
The question is about, mismanagement of the opportunity they got from us. Those people have mismanaged the opportunity they have received from us. They came and met us, managing a political party with a strong leadership, that ushered them into where they are. And yet, they couldn't manage it.
Comrade, if you're going to be honest.
No, don't say tit for tat. Excuse me, no, don't use that.
And some would say the Labour Party benefited more
next time when you come,
from this relationship.
Next time when you come, I will have to check your membership registration and find out where do you belong.
Yeah, I'm just asking questions.
Just questions shouldn't be asked. I shouldn't be asked.
You don't think, okay, the Labour Party didn't benefit whatsoever from
benefit which benefit are you telling that we didn't benefit? We have benefited immensely.
So that's the point I was making.
Has Peter Obi not benefited from the fortune of Labour Party?
That's why I said tit for tat.
You are not saying tit for tat. You are castigating. You are castigating us. You are indicting us.
I'm just
your
asking
statement is indictment.
I am saying, Comrade, this is the argument that what is happening right now can be likened to an indictment on the quality of the leadership of the National Working Committee of the Labour Party, given all the popularity and the political currency you gained against the backdrop of the 2023 elections.
I would rather put it this way. Time will come and tell us that the indictment that we are seeing, what is going on now, it is going to show it is a very serious indictment on those people who have been elected under the platform of Labour Party. Their inability to manage their success. They couldn't manage it. And that is why they are where they are. I am where I am. I'm still the National Secretary of the party. So what have I lost? Nothing.
So you don't think the Labour Party is losing?
We are not losing anything before you even swallow before you even say what you want to say. Labour Party is not losing anything.
So those
people who have been elected, I'm telling you, are the one losing. Because if the political drum is beaten today, you will see many people like you will come and start queuing, trying to purchase a ticket to go and contest under the Labour Party.
I have zero interest.
What is happening now didn't show you are zero.
No.
You understand? So I can tell you that
the crux of the matter,
the crux of the matter is the inability and the failure of those people who have been elected under the platform of Labour Party to manage the success they have gotten.
Okay.
So that is why it's just selfish interest, I'm telling you. Otherwise, why is it they are where they are and why are they crossing over?
So this...
You understand? It's selfish.
This us versus them narrative. You're saying that the National Working Committee led by Julius Abure are the good guys here. You're the saints. You don't have anything to be accountable for. Basically, you didn't do anything wrong.
When you look at me, you see, I've just said I'm an elder statesman. When I say I am 100% correct, then I'm deceiving myself.
So talk to me about what you did wrong. What do you want to take responsibility for?
The responsibility I'm taking is bringing those people in the first place.
Oh, so you regret
giving them tickets.
In hindsight, you regret this relationship.
It's a wrong choice. It's a wrong choice for you to bring someone who is going to haunt you.
Is this your personal opinion as Umar Farouk, or is this the opinion of the National Working Committee?
Did you call me here to sit as personally Umar Farouk, or to sit here as the National Secretary of the Labour Party?
I'm just trying to clarify. Is this the position of the National Working Committee that you regret
I'm here talking as Umar Farouk, and it is basically my own opinion. Anything you talk about the leadership of the party, I'm talking to you as the National Secretary of the party. Anything you discuss or you want me to explain personal, I tell you, I will take it personal. And I have taken it personal. I've told you I'm elder statesman, I've run just, I've gone
but
personal.
Just to clarify, so we don't misquote.
But I'm telling you, misquoting is that, yes, I want to be put on record that yes, I, Umar Farouk, said that the mistake Labour Party made was to bring those people who are taking us to court. To bring those people, to give them ticket, those people whom we have given ticket that are causing this crisis in the party. It's a wrong choice. I'm telling you, I said it.
Okay.
And if I am putting it on vote on all the NWC member, I'm sure they will unanimously say I'm right.
So is this dysfunction, this disagreement, this misunderstanding, however you want to categorize it or define it, is this irreparable? Is there no fixing this in your view?
Look, you see, the problem Mal Ahmed, what you are saying about this issue, or the way you are looking at it, you are looking at it as if, Labour Party, it's just a closed.
No, I'm just asking a question.
Let me say it.
Is this fixable? Can you fix this relationship?
Of course it's fixable.
How?
Well, it's a relationship between a buyer and a seller.
Oh, the relationship is transactional.
Transactional is it mustn't have to be transactional. When
you said buyer and seller, that's
yes, they will come to the market.
Yeah.
You come, of course, a relationship between a candidate and a political party is transactional. They will come for chess party form. Do you understand? And then go and campaign
that
and get
comes
it
off wrong. Right? It's not supposed to be transaction. It's supposed to be about ideals. It's supposed to be about the party manifesto.
Come and take the ideals. You see, when the robust, we have, Labour Party have a robust, manifesto. The next time I meet with you, I will give you the constitution of the party, particularly the manifesto of the party. I so love it.
Are you trying to recruit me, Comrade?
See, I hope if you are, for the time we have been together, it shows that you have already, anyway, we continue where I'm saying that there is a robust, we have a robust manifesto. If you read that manifesto of the Labour Party, you'll be in love with it, and you'll be in love with the Labour Party. So anybody who has the funny part of it is this. All these people that are giving Labour Party issue, all these, they are causing this crisis. When you ask them, have you read the Labour Party constitution? They will tell you, no, we were just elected, we have not even gone through the constitution. They don't even know.
Is that what they say?
I would say, if you ask them, please I want to have the pleasure of you bringing one of those serious people here.
I mean, we've had several conversations
with who?
With so many of them.
Who are they?
I mean, so many of them.
You say so many of them. Who are them? Who are the them? Mention one, I will tell you.
Many representatives of the
representative.
Movement.
I am the National Secretary of the party talking to you here.
No, I'm talking about the obedient movement.
Obedient movement, you tell them they are movement. Yeah. We don't consider obedient movement to be, part of Labour Party leadership. They are Labour Party supporters. Yes. Okay. Say your mind. Say your mind.
I'm just going to double down on a different part of the question. I think there is no need to, double down on that, because you've re-echoed this particular sentiment.
I know you have sympathy for that.
I don't think so. The question I want to ask is, you have two key figures. I did point out earlier that the face of the Labour Party in Nigeria today is Peter Obi, is your biggest asset, number one asset. Then you have Governor Alex Otti, right? And these are two individuals who, like it or not, play an instrumental role in building the Labour Party one way or the other because of their political currency and because of their influence on the polity. Talk to me about how the party is functioning without the support of these two key figures.
You see, Ahmed, with due apology, I want to say clearly, before Peter Obi, after his tenure as the governor of Anambra State, before he became, or he got this prominence that he has gotten after joining the Labour Party, he met me as the leader of the Labour Party. Oti, before Oti became the governor of Abia State, Your Excellency, sir, he met me as the leader of the Labour Party. I am still a leader in the Labour Party. You understand? So I think if they are going to be fair to us, is for them to give us the respect we deserve, whether we are still member of the Labour Party or not. We have played a very vital role in making them who they are, in making them become who they became. When they were rejected from where they were, they came in, we gave them this. You see, I feel.
Yeah, but I feel like you're not answering the question directly.
I answered. Look, you see,
I'm asking,
direct,
how is the party...
I'm not here to answer a direct question. I'm here to explain so that the people who are listening to us...
But that is the rule of engagement.
It is not you I'm answering. I'm talking to people who are listening to us.
Yeah, but it all hinges on the questions I'm asking.
That is why I said...
So the question the question is, respectfully, how is the party functioning without the critical support of two of its most prominent figures, Peter Obi and Alex Otti? That's the question.
Believe me sincerely, we are functioning perfectly okay. We are doing very, very, very fine. Because we have, beside Peter Obi, to give it to him, he is the one that up to today, as at December, he promised to give the party, to support the party, was 5 million every month.
And he's been doing that?
He has done that. He's doing that. But beside him, I will tell you, none of those people who have been elected have ever supported the party with a dime.
So they are not paying their dues, including Governor Otti?
I can tell you, I have never, if he has done anything, I put it to
Governor Otti doesn't pay dues?
He has never paid one dime to the party. The only money I think I have received from Governor Otti was when he visited in last year, December, and gave us 10 million. And out of that 10 million, I had 350,000 as the national secretary. That's the only thing. So tell me, how many billion is being given to him?
I mean, so, he's the governor of Abia State, not the governor of the Labour Party.
Of course, but it is a party that has... Look at what you are saying now. You are now contradicting yourself.
I mean, you're saying he receives billions to run Abia State,
to run Abia State, and at the same time to then let him go and take under Abia political party.
No, but to be honest,
I'm just telling you. No, to be fair, I'm telling you now.
He from his personal pocket, not from the government coffers.
Wherever I let him, that I'm sure he has been taken care of. The Abia State government has taken good care of him. So at the same time, I believe that he should come and take care of the party that produced him as a governor.
Right.
Is it not only fair to him to do that?
His concerns about fixing the party is not genuine?
His concern about fixing the party, his concern is about destroying the party. Instead, he's spending money destroying the party, causing crisis of leadership crisis.
Okay.
You understand? Including the senators, including the House of Reps member. None of them is paying his due. None of them is paying anything to the party. A dime. I expect you to, this time to look at me and say, yeah, sorry, these people are wrong.
No. That is your side of the conversation. They have not denied or confirmed this allegation.
I don't think I have ever come here and tell you anything. See, I'm not someone who...
I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm just saying that I need to hear from them to confirm what you're saying.
Well, I agree with you because you say, he's not... You mean that he's not paying his due to the party? Right. Yes, he is not paying his due to the party.
At the moment, it's an allegation. So let's talk about the Labour Party as an opposition party, right? Some say there's distraction this crisis has left you incapable of functioning as an opposition party. However, the one voice of the Labour Party has been Peter Obi in terms of playing the role of the opposition. Why has the party been silent on a variety of national issues, whether it's the economic reforms, the controversy around the tax reform bills? Why have you not been playing your role as an opposition party? You've been quite silent about a variety of national issues.
See, we are busy trying to build, to enshrine the structure, strengthen our membership position. And that is why you find out that our membership, our directorate for mobilization is busy going around the clock, recruiting new members, intensifying effort to ensure that all these members are steadfast and are still loyal to the party. That is what we are focusing our attention on. And to ensure that we are trying to, by February to March now, with the membership drive is ongoing, then we're going to engage since the appellant court now has given a judgment. So we're going to, start, the process of, conducting state, local government, and ward congresses.
Yeah, but when it comes to being an opposition party, my question is, why have you been radio silent about national issues?
I'm telling you what we are doing. You understand?
But that's internal party management.
Of course,
I'm talking about
so
national
we shouldn't manage
issues.
the party internally.
No, I'm saying when it comes to national issues.
See, I don't think there is any issue that have come up that requires a political party or an opposition political party to say our mind.
So with
maybe
the,
I will
with
start
the
giving
cost
you
of living
a link.
crisis, with the impact of subsidy removal, with the implications of the economic reforms of the Tinubu administration, inflation at over 34%, with Nigerians bending over backwards, unable to afford energy costs, transportation costs, feeding and everything, with the controversy around the tax reforms, with all of the issues that has unfolded over the past 18 to 19 months, you don't think there's anything for you to speak about? And
that you have seen that you have never seen anything that the Labour Party has issued a statement.
I mean, you just said it. You're busy fixing,
of course we are.
Running your party.
What I'm trying to tell you that we are busy trying to see that we run our party. At the same time, we are not unconscious or unmindful of what is happening nationwide, what is affecting the citizens of this country.
Okay.
And we have been making our own contribution, calling on the government, where the government is supposed to subtune, where the government is supposed to rethink, where the government is supposed to, we're doing what we are supposed to do.
Do you support Mr. Peter Obi's positions, because he has been one of the foremost voices criticizing the Tinubu administration's performance? I mean, he went back and forth recently with the APC administration over his comments in the New Year message that they thought was not so palatable. Are you in support of his role as an opposition figure and everything that he has been saying about the Tinubu administration?
I didn't even know he said anything about Tinubu administration.
You've not been watching TV or reading paper?
I did not even say. When I listened to the news that I think is very important to me.
Right.
What he says, what he's going to talk about the government, his accusation, his whatever. I think he should face what is happening in his own political party.
Talking about what is happening, this whole conversation about a possible alliance. I know we talked about it a while ago when the candidate of the NNPP in the 2023 elections, Rabi Musa Konkoso, suggested an alliance or responded to conversations about him working with Peter Obi, and you also had something to say regarding that. Is the Labour Party in any way directly or indirectly involved in the conversations about possible mergers or alliances ahead of 2027?
I don't think you have heard that from the mouth of Labour Party leadership.
I'm asking.
Is the party involved? Yeah. Why did you hear this?
No, I'm asking because...
No, I say I didn't hear it. Why did you hear it? I didn't hear any merger talk.
Peter Obi responded saying he has not, engaged in any conversation.
He did respond.
Yeah, I'm asking if the party is involved in any way in the conversations.
Conversation about
alliances
mergers, with
yeah.
any political party.
Yeah.
No, not to my knowledge.
But are you interested in those kinds of
interested
conversations.
of what on that conversation?
About
no, when they
alliances.
at appropriate time. You see, I think if you want us to talk really politics, then the attack on the leadership as it is constituted and as it is, clearly stated by the appellant court, we should put that one to our side. Then let us talk national issue. If we are talking about national issue, which I think I can say little, not much, then I will tell you the conversation, those people who are talking about merger, coming together to do this, coming together, I think they are, putting the kite before the horse. None of the political parties' leadership have been caught in any way discussing this matter, either the PDP, the NNPP, nor the Labour Party.
So it's just rumors for you?
I would say the candidate, particularly the presidential candidates, are the one muting what they are.
Right.
Obi is not in control of the Labour Party.
Okay.
Waziran Adamawa Atiku is not in control of the PDP. Konkoso is not in control of the NNPP. So when they come out and start saying, that is why they are cross-wording themselves. Right. This one will say, no, I don't have any discussion with this. This one will say, I don't have this. So we as party leaders, we're not supposed to engulf ourselves in such kind of, discussion.
Right. Okay.
We should wait. When the time comes, at the appropriate time, the discussion, they know the people they are going to bring into such kind of discussion for an issue to take place.
Yeah. All right. Interesting conversation. Happy to have you as always, Comrade Umar Farouk. Appreciate you for stopping by on Daily Politics. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate you for stopping by. I wish you all the very best going forward.
My obedient friend. Thank you.
I don't know if I accept that tag. But anyway, that's our show for you. Thank you most kindly for joining us. Daily Politics will be back tomorrow live at 8 p.m. Feel free to make a date with us. Until next time, my name is Abdullahi Ahmed. We'll see you soon.